Hey there, Carolyn J. Carpenter with Hollywood Gatekeepers. Today we are going to talk about the fact that artists who make money are sellouts. Let's get real today. Can we get real just for a minute? And we know this is true. Come on. Artists that make money are sellouts. People that they're pandering. They value money over art. Anyone who makes paintings and sells them or decides to make a movie that's maybe a lowbrow comedy or is pandering to the masses with a horror film. Hey there. These people are sellouts. Let's get real. I'm going to be really real today. Really hard for me to do that. I'm going to be really real today, and we're going to talk about the fact that artists are sellouts. And we're also going to talk about the fact that people who sell things online are scammy. Everyone knows that. So since we know this, and I see this every day all over wherever, I see people talking about how artists are sellouts. Everyone knows this. We know this is true. Everyone knows that people who sell things online are scammy. Come on, be real. When you were a kid and you decided, I want to be a flamjamajam. I'm going to be a flamjamajam, Mom. Insert whatever kind of artist you are into flamjamajam. Do I need to tell you that? Probably not. I'm going to be a flamjamajam, Mom. And Mom was like, oh, that's a great idea. You're going to be the best flamjamajam there's ever been. My kid's going to be a flamjamajam. And they're beautiful. And it's amazing when we're talking little. And you're like, really? I can be a flamjamajam? Right on. Okay, cool. I'm going to be a flamjamajam. All right, I'm going to go and I'm doing my flamjamajam. This is awesome. And everybody's like, oh, look at the cute little flamjamajam. And then all the grandparents and the cousins, and they come and they watch the flamjamajam in action. And they go, you're the cutest little flamjamajam I've ever seen. I'm so proud of you, flamjamajam. And then you hit the double digits. I kind of think that's where it starts. 10. You hit the double digits and people start to go, oh, that flamjamajam thing, really cute on the side. So do that. Go ahead. Flamjamajam is awesome, but do it over here, just a little bit. And I think what happens is when we're little, as parents, when we were little and we did the flamjamajam dance and we're like, oh, I'm going to be a flamjamajam. And then we didn't double down on our flamjamajamming. And then it's like you see your kid, and at first you're like, oh, okay, maybe my kid will be the flamjamajam, and I'm going to I'm going to get behind this. And then you get, you're responsible. You want your child to survive. And so you're like, yeah, you know what? Maybe not. You know what? I'm going to do what my parents did to me or whoever. I'm going to flamjamajam this on the side. And then you're as a kid, you're like, oh, wait, okay, I'll do it on the side then. And the teachers start getting in there. People start getting in there going, really, what you want to be is a zonk droid. You need to be a zonk droid. Something you hate. So go be a zonk droid like me. You need to be a zonk droid. And if you're not a zonk droid, then you're kind of crazy. And those flamjamajam people, they go live in places where the crazy people are. So you need to go live there and be that thing and go live in the place where all the flamjamajams gather and do their crazy stuff. And then they behave in ways that are not okay. They're like, we don't know that we trust them because they're double downing on flamjamajamming. And that's just not practical. It's not practical. Get over here, practice your zonk droiding, and leave the flamjamajams to the crazy people, right? Go be a zonk droid. And I mean this. So then you're like, okay, I practice my zonk droiding, and I'm just going to cram that flamjamajam stuff down deep where it can't live anymore. And I'm going to put it in the deep, dark places. And so then you start to grow up, and you have you're looking over at the flamjamajams, and often there's these moments in your life in this middle ground where your parents are like, be a zonk droid, but we're going to go watch this flamjamajam, and if I get a chance, I'm going to ask them for their autograph. But the thing about the flamjamajam is that they're crazy. They don't know how to behave. You have to start rationalizing in some way the fact that you have squished your flamjammajamness and you are picking to be a zonkdroid. You have to rationalize that. It's just what you need to do. So we're going to rationalize the fact that we've chosen the zonkdroidness. And so by doing that, we have to villainize someone. You have to villainize the people that don't do that in order to feel okay that you've made this choice. So what is your zonkdroidness versus your flamjamajam? What have you wanted always to do? And it can be something really outrageous. Maybe you have some zonkdroidness you do every day that sustains things. Awesome, embrace that. You can use your zonkdroid skills. They're not bad skills to have, the zonkdroid skills that you have, but they shouldn't overshower if what you really want to do is flamjamajam. Some people love the zonkdroid thing to begin with. And they're like, why were you forcing me to do the flamjamajam? There's that side too, where the parents like, no, I want you to do some flamjamajamming. And they're like, no, I'm a zonkdroid at heart. Then awesome, double down on that. But for those of you that feel like you let something go that you love, that you pushed it away, and so then the word on the street becomes, well, in order to do that, you have to compromise some value that most people hold dear. That value of security, that value of taking advantage of people, that you're greedy, that you're scammy, that you're taking some kind of value, trying to pull values away from the dream so that you can justify not going for it. And then we get real and we talk about how, yeah, I'm not going to sell out. I'm not that guy. I'd rather be a starving artist, and I'd rather starve from my art. You think your art cares? You think your painting that you just made is going like, don't you sell me, whatever you do, because then you're like the bad guy. Obviously, I'm being very facetious, sarcastic, because it saddens me. And I see, especially when the MasterClass is open, we see a lot of comments going in. It's really funny because somebody will say, is this a real thing? We get that a lot because I understand it. Reading is like a weird job. I get that people are like, no, that's not a thing. That's just too flamjamajammy for me. That can't be a thing. So it's not a thing. And then it's like, and it's online. We're teaching it online. So absolutely, let's pile a scoop of scam on the top. So it's a scammy flamjamajammy thing. Ding. Warning number 2. And then what will be interesting is then we'll say, the team comments, Doug will be in there. Well, actually, it's this, it's that, kind of explain what it is. And then underneath, one person will say, no, it's a scam. And then the very first person to answer the question will be, oh, thank you, so-and-so, that just confirmed my belief. You guys in between, even when it's like students that have gone through, whatever, like people will be like, no, this is awesome. We're having so much fun. Now it's a scam. Oh, good. Because I was worried for it. Thanks for confirming. And when I see it, it makes me laugh. But it makes me cry too, because it makes me sad for all the people that are like, whatever, whether it's us or anything you want to do. And I see it, I'm in this world of the online space. And so I have many, what are becoming really good friends as this world that we have entered into the online business world. I'm meeting other people that are doing things, and they're doing spectacular, I'm not joking, save the world kind of things, helping people deal with very serious issues, helping people deal with fun flamjamajam things that also are serious that you can make money in. So it's like, I'm seeing all of this and I'm watching all of these people that are working very, very, very hard to provide things. And I see it in all of doesn't matter. And this is something that we get together and talk about to help each other through, because sometimes it's hard to keep going when you're constantly being called a zonkdroid. No, I wouldn't even be mind being called a zonkdroid. It'd be called like a scammy flamjamajammer. And so I'm starting to own that position of being the scammy flamjamajammer. Because what we're doing by doing Hollywood Gatekeepers, in my humble position, is like opinion. Is like, I really want you to double down on your flamjamajamming. Whether you do it with me, whether you do it somewhere else, whether you do it on your own, anything is possible. And I don't care. We say that to our 2-year-olds, and our 2-year-olds go, cool, we believe that. And then we get so sad and angry, and that little 2-year-old is still inside being like, I want to flamjamajam, you said I could. And it's terrible that we do that. And we do it. You see it in cartoons. You see it everywhere. BME, do it. You can do it. You can. Oh, no, you can't. Not so fast. So it's really an interesting dilemma. And so whenever I hear the starving artist theory, whenever I hear any, think, yes, be sensible and check things out. Check out, ask around, like look for proof. You'll find whatever you look for, just like, oh, thank you. Thank you for confirming it's all a scam. We whatever we're putting our energy out looking for, we usually find. So put your energy out. And when you say it's a sellout, it's only for them, they're scammers, they're crazy artists, they're, flamjammajams. When people do that, it's a way of quieting the little kid inside that's like, what about me? So that's my message for today. Short, sweet, go be a flamjammer. Do it anywhere, whatever that is. Like, start building that. And there's so many ways, and we'll talk about that in another thing, that you can nurture. Actually, I'll be back in a little while. We're going to talk about it even more. And I'm going to give you ways to nurture your inner flamjamajam. Okay? And then join us in the masterclass where we really double down to show you how to combine flamjamajam and zonk droid, because that's the ultimate thing that we want to go for, is that security and the things that the zonk droidness promises with this beautiful rainbow flamjamajam on top. We want to put those two things together: centered, focused business, artistry. Show. It's not show. I don't even know what the word would be. It's show business. They go together. It doesn't have to be either show or business. That's how that works. All right. We'll see you soon. We'll be back in a little while with some homework for the zonk droids and the flamjamajams, actually. We'll see you then.